Water is one of the most essential molecules for life, and understanding how it forms helps us understand basic chemistry concepts like electron sharing and covalent bonding. Let's start by understanding the two elements involved in forming water, hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen is the simplest element on the periodic table. Each hydrogen atom has just one proton in its nucleus and one electron orbiting around it. Since hydrogen's outer shell can hold 2 electrons, it needs one more electron to become stable. Oxygen, on the other hand, has 8 protons in its nucleus and 8 electrons orbiting around it. 2 electrons are in the inner shell and 6 are in the outer shell. According to the octet rule, oxygen needs 8 electrons in its outer shell to be stable. Since it already has 6, it needs 2 more electrons to complete its outer shell. Now, let's see how hydrogen and oxygen atoms form covalent bonds to create water. A covalent bond forms when atoms share electrons to become stable. In the case of water, each hydrogen atom shares its single electron with oxygen, and oxygen shares one of its electrons with each hydrogen atom. So, one oxygen atom bonds with 2 hydrogen atoms, forming H2O. This sharing allows each hydrogen to effectively have 2 electrons, a full shell, and oxygen to have 8 electrons in its outer shell, also a full shell. The water molecule doesn't have a linear structure, though, due to the arrangement of electrons around the oxygen atom. Water has a bent structure with an angle of approximately 104.5 degrees between the 2 hydrogen atoms. This bent structure gives water some of its most important properties. Oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen, which means it pulls the shared electrons closer to itself. This creates a partial negative charge around the oxygen atom and partial positive charges around the hydrogen atoms. As a result, water is a polar molecule, which explains many of its unique properties, like its ability to dissolve many substances, high boiling point, and surface tension. In nature, water forms when hydrogen gas reacts with oxygen gas. The chemical equation for this reaction is 2H2 plus O2 yields 2H2O. Notice that we need 2 molecules of hydrogen gas for each molecule of oxygen gas to maintain balance in the equation. This ensures that we have the same number of atoms on both sides of the equation. This reaction releases a large amount of energy, which is why burning hydrogen in oxygen produces water and a lot of heat. In fact, this reaction is so energetic that it's what powers hydrogen fuel cells and rocket engines. Water is essential for life on Earth. Its unique properties result from its molecular structure. It's a universal solvent, dissolving more substances than any other liquid. It has a high heat capacity, which helps regulate temperature. It has strong surface tension, allowing some insects to walk on water. To summarize, water forms when 2 hydrogen atoms share electrons with 1 oxygen atom, creating a stable, bent molecule with the formula H2O. This simple molecule has extraordinary properties that make life as we know it possible.